We want knowing to become the habit of knowing. So you learn a thing and repeatedly learn it until it's just automatically you know it in your mind. And it becomes part of who you are. And you find you haven't learned it properly, of course. And then you run into some sort of this situation, a stress situation perhaps, that steers you towards improving your knowing in some regard. And your values and your purpose and your hopes adjust accordingly. So you are choosing a path, and what you need to do for your welfare is to choose a path of welfare. And that seems to, according to the Jesus story, rely on seeing God as your heavenly dad that loves you, and basing your values accordingly. You come back to this foundation, this rock. Do I do the same in my recording? Yeah, I mean, I've said some things 1,000 times. Others, just a few times. And then I think, oh, perhaps that should be said again. That may not be to the forefront of people's mind or in their habit system yet. That might help. Oh, I could be wrong, of course. I mean, we can only do what we hope to be is right and best. And we trust that those around us, especially those that we allow to continually be around us, and we have them as friends and so on, to be of a similar sort of goal. Not perfect, of course, they're kids, like us. And we're not clear what perfect is yet. So we recognise our commonality in this regard, but don't deliberately choose that which is destructive of life and denies the goodness of God or the existence of God at all, because you're pretty sure that that's going to be a very acute lack of hope and foundation there. And you don't want to go down that road. I don't mean you make enemies of such people, although they may make enemies of you. In which case, keep as much distance as you can. And where you can't, you'll be exercised in trusting God all the more. And he's allowing it for a reason. Why? Because he's an all-powerful God and he loves you. And he could change it all tomorrow or yesterday if he so chooses. Thank you, Heavenly Dad, for loving us and being our dad. Thank you, Dad.